Everyone loves BLT sandwiches. Before we make our sandwich, we need to make sure to thoroughly wash our hands to get rid of all the germs before we handle any of the food that we are using today. After you are done washing your hands, you need to preheat the stovetop to about medium heat. This way, the bacon can cook relatively quickly while you're preparing your other things. Next, you need to make sure to wash off your tomato in the sink before cutting it. I had about a medium-sized tomato, so I decided to slice it into somewhat smaller pieces so that I could use the tomato for something else. Here, I used a larger kitchen knife, but I'm sure that a butter knife or smaller knife will work just as well. I sliced it into 3 small slices, cutting off the end because I don't like that part, and then making 2 other slices for using later on the sandwich. Next, while you're still waiting for the skillet to preheat, you need to open up the package of bacon. You're not going to use all the slices of bacon. I only used about 2 slices, and I used those 2 slices and cut them into smaller slices so that I would have about 4 small-ish sized bacon pieces when I was done cooking. Next, you need to take your bundle of lettuce. I got a huge piece of lettuce because I planned on making a salad with this later. But you need to make sure to wash your lettuce off in the sink before cutting it. After washing it off, I came back and ended up only using 1 piece of lettuce because it was a huge piece. So I cut off the bottom end of the piece of lettuce, which usually has the harder white part on it. And after cutting the bottom off, I then took the top piece and cut it into 2 so that I had 2 decent-sized pieces of lettuce to put on my sandwich. After cutting your lettuce, your skillet has had enough time to preheat on the stove. Now it's time to put your 4 bacon pieces into the stove. Be careful for oil splatter because the bacon can get pretty hot. After the bacon pieces are placed into the skillet, you can now take the time to clean up your station and make sure that you have everything else prepped before you begin to make the rest of your sandwich. As you can see, the bacon is starting to smoke and will lightly sizzle, telling you that it's time to flip for the first time. Now, depending on your stovetop, bacon can take at least 4 to 5 minutes to cook and require the bacon to be flipped multiple times. Now, since the bacon takes so long, you can take this time to get the rest of your materials, such as mayonnaise or bread. I chose artisan bread because I like the texture of it, but I know that some people prefer wheat bread or white bread or some keto bread. I also chose to use Swiss cheese, but I know that there's multiple types of cheeses that you can prefer to use. All taste really good. After you have flipped the bacon multiple times, it should be ready to be taken out of the skillet. Now, depending on how you like your bacon, you can leave it in a little bit longer to make it a little crispier. Once the bacon is done, I grab a paper towel to place the bacon on so that the excess grease can slide off of it. You can see that mine are a little crispy, but whatever you decide to do to your bacon is your preference. Now, not everybody likes to toast their bread for their BLT, but I do, and I like my bread to be perfectly golden brown, so I place the bread in the toaster and do it for a little less than 2 minutes to make sure that it achieves that perfect golden brown color that I like. While the bread is in the toaster oven, I have laid out the rest of my materials so that when the toast is done, I can make the sandwich quickly. Now that the bread has reached the perfect golden color that I like, I take it out of the toaster and take it onto a plate to cool while I get everything else ready. Now that you have all of your ingredients laid out in front of you, it's time to actually construct the perfect BLT sandwich. Now, some people like mayo, like me, but I've heard other people like mustard just as much. So I start by applying a small amount of mayo. You can apply more if you like, and I evenly spread it out onto the bread with a butter knife. Now, if you need more, feel free to add more mayo onto it so that there's a good amount of coverage on the bread. Now you add the rest of your ingredients. I like to take the 2 slices of lettuce that I have gathered and put one on each side of the bread so that it's touching the mayo. After you position your lettuce, you put 2 pieces of bacon on each piece of lettuce, and a tomato rests on one side as you put the slice of cheese on top. Now you fold it over, cut it in half, and now enjoy the delicious BLT sandwich that you have made. Now you know how easy it is to make a BLT sandwich for lunch or even dinner. Now I used only one slice of tomato, but I'm sure that if you wanted, you could add 2. And like I said before, you can use different types of bread, different types of cheeses, and different types of condiments to personalize your BLT the way you want it.